Hi everyone, welcome to Walker Wonderland. I'm God's Girl, or Gigi for short, and in case this is your first time listening to my podcast, I break each episode down into 3 fun segments, all Walking Dead related, and I am super extra excited about this episode because it is going to be full of birthday love and surprises for the lovely Melissa McBride, who plays my favorite character, Carol, on The Walking Dead. And I am literally bursting with excitement for the surprise at the end of my last segment. It is like the cherry on top of a 5-layer birthday cake made entirely of Pop-Tarts. Yeah. So, since I cannot wait to get this party started, let's dive right into my first segment called Anything Goes.
Anything goes.
So, literally anything goes during this part of my podcast. And this week, I want to talk about how simple acts of kindness can really change somebody's day. And also talk about why Melissa McBride's birthday is such a special anniversary for me. So last year I came across the song She Used to Be Mine, and I can't even remember now where I was when I heard it or how I came across it. But all I remember is that when I heard it, all I could do was think about Carol. It seemed like every verse, every word of this song, I could literally feel Carol's life story in this song. And it just moved me like so deeply that I knew I wanted to make a fan video from this song for Carol. But there was something really different about this one. It normally doesn't take me that long to make fan videos, and it took me like a month to make this one. And I think it was just because it the song is just so special, and the fact that it is celebrating and describing Carol's story made it even more special. So it wound up being close to Melissa's birthday when I finally finished the video. And I also have a fan blog. And I decided that I wanted to put together an entire blog post for Melissa's birthday. And I wanted to put this video in it. So I literally finished the blog post the morning of Melissa's birthday. And as soon as I finished it, I went and sent it to her on Twitter and just told her, happy birthday and how much I love her. But I have to be honest that I did not expect her to actually see my tweet or go to my blog or find the video, anything like that, just because it is a literal love fest on Twitter the day of the lovely Melissa McBride's birthday. So later on that night, I noticed where Melissa was thanking people for the messages and videos and different things that had been, sent to her that day. It was actually getting kind of close to midnight, so I went to bed. But before I laid down, I thought, I think I might check Twitter just one more time, just to be sure that Melissa, is not still writing people. And when I did, I noticed that I had a lot of notifications, which I don't normally have a whole lot. So I knew something was up then. But still in my mind, I was like, no way. No way. So I instantly went to Melissa's Twitter, and there it was. She had seen the video, which means she had gone to my blog, and she had mentioned that the video was beautiful and that she also loves Carol. After I saw that, I then noticed that Melissa had also followed me. I remember that I couldn't sleep. Like, I literally was so happy. It was all so overwhelming. It's overwhelming now, reliving it. And my point is that everybody is going through something. Like, we're all dealing with something. And, it doesn't take much to make somebody's day or to touch somebody that's going through something. Like, it could just be something as small as a little, message of love or hope or support. So, anyway, I just want to end by thanking the lovely Melissa McBride again for just that small act of kindness that meant so much to me and still means a lot to me. And also, just to encourage you guys that just a kind word, I mean, it can change somebody's day. It really can. So, anyway, let's all just remember to be kind to each other. We are better together. So, now it's time for my next segment, Tweets of the Week. So during this part of my podcast, I love featuring your responses to a different Carol question or sometimes Carol and Daryl question that I ask on my Twitter and Facebook pages. And this week, to celebrate the lovely Melissa McBride's birthday, I asked if you had a way to give Melissa anything for her birthday, what would it be? And as usual, you guys gave the most amazing answers. And instead of me reading each response this week, I want to try to save on time. So I'm just going to show each response one right after the other on the screen. So let's get to it. Wow, those answers were so creative and sincere. I love you guys so much. But thank you for your participation once again in my question of the week. And I wish there truly was a way to give the lovely Melissa McBride all of those beautiful things. All right, it's now time for my final segment called Meeting Mel.
I would be speechless if I wasn't already speaking.
So during this part of my podcast, I love featuring the stories of fans who have had the chance to meet the lovely Melissa McBride. And since this is a special birthday party podcast, I thought I would feature all of my previous Meeting Mel guests along with a special surprise guest at the end of this segment. So, let's get to it.
Hey everyone, I'm Lauren. I'm also GingerZombie93 on Twitter, and I am from Maryland. Actually being able to be in front of her and see this person up close that I so admire and I feel so inspired by daily was just incredible. It was so cool. Like, there aren't enough words because she was so insanely awesome, and sweet and kind, and she took time to be with fans, and it was so cool.
Hey, my name's Emily. I am also known as Emmy Strange on Twitter, and I am from Melbourne, Australia. And I'd actually made her this video asking her to try and come to Australia for Australia Walker Stalker. And I bought her a copy of it on a USB, and I had also posted it on YouTube and on my Twitter, but I didn't think she would see that. And when I went to give her the USB, she told me she had actually watched it on YouTube, and she recited one of the lines that I had recorded. So, you know, she did actually see it, which I found so great, because that means that she actually does see things that we send to her. And yeah, she is just really lovely in person.
My name's Lauren. My Twitter handle is @dupes127, and I am from Canada. And when she looks at you, like, face to face, like when she just looks at you in the eye, it's one of the most amazing feelings that you feel like you're the only person in the world in that moment in time, because when she looks at you with her beautiful blue eyes so intensely, you just feel the love coming through her, the genuineness. So you literally just leave with this feeling of just pure joy and happiness and floating on a cloud the rest of the day. It's just one of the best feelings to know that you are so appreciated by your favorite celebrity, and, you know, she just makes you feel so special in that moment.
My name is Sarah Jo, and I go by @RainsparksWV on Twitter, and I'm from Boomer, West Virginia. My photo ops with her are always very different than a lot of people experience, mainly because I have to ride a chair, and I can walk a little, but when I go in for the photo op, I've done it 3 times, and I always stand up and walk over to her, and she is always very kind to me, and I know she's kind to everybody she meets, but for each person personally, it just makes you feel special. But I'll have my picture taken with her, and she will not let go of my arm until I'm seated back in my chair.
Hi, I'm Amanda, and I live in southwestern Ontario, Canada. On Twitter, you can find me at AmandaLJ12. I said to her, I said, you know, like, crowds make me really nervous, and, you know, I can't believe that I'm doing this, and it's just really hard for me. So she put her hand over mine, and she's like, she doesn't really do this either. She told me this is not something that she is really good at as well. And she's like, let's just be in this together, okay? I'm just like, how is this? I'm like, oh my goodness, you know. And I told her that, you know, I knew that crowds made her nervous too, and that, you know, that really inspired me to go and, you know, face this fear of mine.
How's it going, God's Girl podcast fam? Listen up right now. Rayon here from the #1 Walking Dead bathroom around the world. No one else compares. You know what? Me, Rayon, not only do I take part in the #1 Walking Dead bathroom around the world, but I also take part in listening to the #1 podcast around the world, and that is God's Girl Podcasts. Listen up right now. I was invited here today to your house, your home, to wish the, oh my God, beautiful Melissa McBride happy birthday, and I'm gonna do just that, baby. Mel? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I hope in some way you are enjoying this awesome day, your birthday. But so much love and so many hugs to you, Melissa, if you are out there somewhere chilling out, being your amazing self. Also, so much love and so many hugs to the family here. Thank you so much for inviting me to your house, to your home, to take part in this awesomeness for the beautiful, oh my God, Melissa McBride. I back every single one of you here, and never forget, the #1 Walking Dead bathroom around the world also backs you as well. To everyone that takes part in this wonderful creation, this amazing channel, this, oh my God, brilliant podcast, remember to stay your beautiful selves, for you are beautiful.
I just want to once again thank all of my meeting male guests so far for sharing your stories and sharing what Melissa and Carol means to you guys. I feel completely the same. And I want to give a special thank you to our D and C for LIFE, Carol Captain Rayon. I love you so much, and I appreciate the bathroom support for my podcast more than I could ever tell you. And I want you to also know that Walker Wonderland will always support you in the bathroom as well. And I just feel so full of feels right now. I mean, like, we need to do a serious group hug right now, you guys. And lastly, I want to thank the lovely Melissa McBride for making us all a family. We all love and support you so much. Carol means the world to all of us, and she has inspired each one of us in different ways, but really for all the same reason. And I know that you also love Carol as much as we do. I know that she has also inspired you just as much as she inspires us. But the love and the dedication and the passion, the blood, the sweat, the tears that you pour into her, it means something. It truly, truly means everything to us. And this will conclude my 6th episode of Walker Wonderland. And if you like what you're hearing, then please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to turn your notifications on so that you'll know when I post a new video. And you can follow me on Twitter at GodsGirl1989. On Facebook, I go by Gigi Bishop. And I also have a fun fan blog called GodsGirlUniverse.blogspot.com. I love posting about The Walking Dead. And lastly, you can check out my Redbubble store. I have lots of different Walking Dead designs to choose from. And until next time, be sure to JSS.
I'm a God girl, that's who I'll be. From the top of my